I'm proud of our guys. We're we've come in here a few times and talked about the ball being a little sticky. It certainly was not sticky tonight. We're border around overpassing, which is it's just a tribute to these young men. And they played hard. Adam is a great coach. It was really fun to have him back. He had a great run at Westminster, and he's doing a good job with this team. And so we're excited it was just nice to be back in our home gym. And so we're excited to kind of move forward here and see what we can do.
You guys played some heavyweight names in the Hawaii tournament. What was your message to your guys, playing a team like Montana Tech?
Well, first of all, Montana Tech's not a bad team. They beat Montana at Montana this year, right? Which is really remarkable. It's not easy to go there and win. I know that team, and I know Travis, the coach at Montana, really well. It's a great program. So they've already knocked off a Division I team. They have a capability of scoring. So we knew that it would be a game, and then we just haven't been in our gym for so long. So it was just really fun to be back in our gym. And, you're always concerned about coming back from a long trip. We were gone for a week almost and played 3 games, and it felt like we were in a different world for a little while. And so just to come back and get back to some normal and get back to our regular routine has been really good for us. And this was a good opportunity that as we walk into a really tough stretch now outside of our gym again, where we play some great teams and there are going to be some heated games. And so this was really, really important to kind of get our legs back. And, finally, and it was a remarkable day because it's Game 9, and we've had Game 9 circled on our calendar for a long time. So we get a little injection of Yoli into the roster, and that's something we've been looking forward to, since the summer.
How do you anticipate Yoli's, you weren't here last year, but his role kind of changing from last year to this year with the new offense you've implemented and kind of the new system you have?
Well, I think Yoli has a clear vision of the player that he wants to be. And I think he is, one of the things, he's really smart, he's really observant, and he's really paid attention as this group has kind of grown and tried to learn together on the court. And Yoli's just had to learn that way off the court, right? So, but he's taken everything in. We had a long conversation yesterday where he pointed out a bunch of things. I was really just so impressed with how insightful he was in his observations of what was working and what wasn't, and how different things were working in a different way, and how he felt like he could inject himself into this team. And clearly he's an incredible talent. So, it's going to be a work in progress like all of this. I'm like a broken record, but our goal is to keep growing every single day so that we can become a great team by the end of the season. And really Monday is going to feel like a new start for us in the sense of we finally have at least all the collected pieces competing together now, and so we get to start in a new place, hopefully with all the progress we've made in tow, and then start this race to see how fast we can grow. And Yoli's obviously going to be a massive part of that. His game, I think he's going to really, he's really focused on the defensive end of the ball in his mind, and now we have to translate that onto the court. And he's capable of being an unbelievable playmaker, kind of being at the point of attack. And he's felt that a little bit in the summer, and now he's been thinking about that and watching it, and sometimes getting implemented in practice. But now he gets to actually show that on the court. And of course, he's going to score the ball, and he's going to rebound the ball, and do all the things that he's proven he can do. But he's going to show a really well-rounded game, and he's going to be an unbelievable catalyst for this group.
How valuable do you think it's been for your team to learn to play without him?
I think it's incredibly valuable. It's been valuable for both us and Yoli, I think. And so, clearly, we have 35 minutes a game. 30, 35, somewhere in there, minutes a game that has been spread out among other guys who've all shown tremendous growth. I mean, the growth we've seen in Dalton and Zach and Kobe Lee and Connor Harding and Jake Toulson, finding his place on this group has been really remarkable over the first, I guess we're 9 games in. And so, maybe that's a little bit muted if Yoli is in there being a dominant force on the court. I think it's also been really great for Yoli to be able to observe this team grow, and him to be able to be thinking about how he can, right now this locker room is really special, and this, and the energy that our team has, this energy that they play with is really special, and this kind of defensive intensity and focus has been really special, and this sharing of the ball. Last game we tied the all-time, anything all-time at BYU is really hard to do. Last game we tied the all-time BYU record for most threes made in a game, and today we had the 6th highest field goal percentage in the history of BYU basketball. And that doesn't just come by mistake, and it doesn't come back to back. It's not just because guys are banging shots. It's because of the way these guys are playing together. And so Yoli getting to observe that and how that works, and how much he wanted that feel last year, and he's walking into it right now, is going to be really special.
Did you think 6-3 was possible without Yoli?
I don't know if I got that nitty-gritty, but I'm really proud of how this team is growing right now. I do know that. I'm really, really proud of these guys for trying to grow. They are trying so hard to understand what in the world we're talking about, and they're trying so hard to believe in it, and it's been really humbling and fun to watch. And I'm really pleased with where we are. I think the 6-3 is awesome. But my evaluation is maybe less based on the record and more based on the progress that I think we've made in the last month. And I think we've made really, 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 really good progress.
You've been to the Huntsman Center as an assistant coach. What do you anticipate from that crowd, from that environment, for the first time as a head coach?
I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be everything that you'd expect from a rivalry game. These are the best games. They're the best games you play. There's nothing better than walking into a hostile arena and knowing that it's just you're 15 guys against the whole world, and that's what it feels like. And some people might say that Utah fans are a lot of different things, but I think it's awesome, right? Rowdy and energetic and crazy and ferocious and dying to win, and probably in some people something bordering on pure malice and hate, right? And that's awesome. Those are the gyms that you dream about going to play in, and those are the games that you think about all the time. And so it's probably the best thing you get to do in a regular season is go play these games, and it's really hard to win them, and that makes them special too, because win or lose, you walk out of there, and if you do it right, you've learned a lot and you've had some things exposed, and so we're super excited.